So before we can start, I would like to invite you guys can shut down your laptop and put emphasize. Okay, yes, sure. And I hope you guys can focus on for a few minutes. Hello everyone, my name is Jang. I'm from EIY Public Speaking. Today, to start our teaching lesson today for the workshop, I would like to invite you guys to do some middle warm-up session. Okay, so first of all, I can you stand up, please? Yeah, and here.
Over there?
Yes.
Facing
Yeah, this yeah. Yeah, so feel free because I will give you guys 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Then we can talk randomly for someone. Okay, and when you share each other, you may introduce yourself a little bit, like who you are, and here the important thing for it that you will share an ideal idea that you still keep that in your mind for a long time. What do you think? It could be like ideal idea that would have like at least for yourself or for your family, or it's gonna make like improvement for your community, for your people. So you can get 3 minutes to talk randomly to get someone to talk and share. Okay, so I would like to start now. So you guys have 3 minutes to go and talk to someone you had first meet each other.
Do you have an example of what you mean by an ideal idea?
Yeah, like an ideal idea is for me. Like I can share with you like one ideal idea I'm thinking that I can make an app. Like
Like
this.
a dream?
Yeah. Ideal idea that you think that could help for your people, improve the society. Yeah. Or at least for yourself, like a resolution. Yeah. Yeah. So just keep and make talk to someone you had first met. Okay. So you guys have 3 minutes. I'm gonna start now. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Say hi. Hi.
Totally.
So
David.
my ideal idea is that it's actually a very big place in the city. No, sometimes.
Oh, your dream.
My dream
Is
is that it's gonna be one very big place in the city where all the fashion local brands is around. They are from their production operation, everything they do, everything about research, and that's like mass very big place which is on the weekend for those businesses that are looking at this is one place. But half of it is everything like packaging or infrastructure. So he doesn't. So he maybe not inside. When did that place is gonna be like a huge studio,
Okay. So here.
Okay, I'll say it.
Yeah.
I am.
Enzo.
I am.
This is
Yeah.
I guess this is the first workshop, and you know, it's near New Year's. So maybe when
Sounds
you're
supposed to be there.
do you know what New Year's resolution is?
Yeah.
Yes, what New Year's resolution is.
I was thinking
I'll
make
really it's also
when he gets there. So it's like a list.
so it turns out
Rich is the first
for a long time since my wife
before when he gets there.
I'm
He
close.
would have to
It's hard to say
he
what
would not
started
have
with
to be for anything.
so
So he's gonna go through like this kind of thing. So it's like identity. But
what does it mean? If I say travel for a company, I don't even know what that means.
so he gives, like for example, let's say I have 200 people, I'm giving away 50, giving away 10,000. If you are the owner, you are so it's not just the idea that you are without my money.
That's what I mean. It's like, because I already have a product here, so does that mean?
And not saying, hey,
Maybe
it's not fair.
first, maybe I should sell it.
He is only
So maybe that's before I turn 30. one thing.
Yeah, so I think that works.
And then
very small scale.
That's okay.
The next person in line would be working towards being the richest person.
So you want to have you want to start small.
Also, now they would think like, okay, you know what? If I get to be the richest person, I'm also
Hire
hard.
like a small garage and then you know, like bigger.
Just or you can collect it all the way, but you better go big because now what I do, just talk about IDY, the basics of the IDY. Yeah, okay, how about you? But when you go big, you need to make sure that the person does work. When you go to talk to them, they say that maybe global brands
So you already tried to talk to people? You know, talk to
Yes.
Is it scary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they are in the industry.
Okay, thumbs up.
Oh no.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Yeah. So now, yeah, I would like to. Can you back our seat?
Back to your
Oh,
back to my seat.
Yeah. So here, I would like to invite each pair. Yeah. Yeah. So please, yeah.
Is she joining me?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Please. You will be the first one. Yes. And now, you guys gonna talk. You wanna share her idea, or she gonna share your idea after we have the short conversation? Yeah. So please.
Oh, okay. Now I'm going out with her, right?
Yeah. So now you're gonna share her idea, or she gonna
She's
start
gonna
to
share mine?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but
Yes.
I just wanna put underlying context. It's
Yeah.
an ideal idea. It's
Yeah.
not something I can implement. But yeah, she's gonna take it away.
Yeah.
To be honest, I haven't shared any idea
Yes,
with him.
because I talk to
Not really.
According to what I understand, the ideal idea that he shared with me is that like there is a group of richest people in the world. When they become rich, they will give half of their money to the poor people, to the charity, so that so when people have that thing pops in their mind, they will not want to collect everything.
Kind of, yeah, kind of, yes.
Is it?
Yeah, it's more or less what I was saying. So it's just to prevent an accumulation of wealth at the top, like 1%. Yeah, and then if you do, because I think at some point it's like people like maybe Bill Gates. Okay, but he's not that anymore. Like maybe Jeff Bezos, the top few richest people. They're in it to be rich, to be number one, and not really like 1 billion and 0.5 billion doesn't make much of an issue to them in terms of financially, but maybe they just want that, that power status whereby I'm the richest. Yeah, so we want to do that by, if you hit number 1 on the list, we will take your wealth and divide it in half, and that half goes to charity. Yeah, so, and then if he wants to work his way back up the list again, then he would continue again. So it's just an ideal
So
idea.
number 2. Number 2 is the best spot.
Yeah. So number 2 is the best spot. Yeah. Kind of.
Okay, I got it.
So how do you think about this idea?
I think it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard to do.
Yeah, but I think if 6 billion people do supports this, then the 1% of people can't do much about it.
Yeah. Thank you. Welcome to the stage. Yeah, next year. Yeah. Yeah. So
Oh man.
Okay.
who wanna share with your partner idea first?
Yeah. Well, we basically came up with 2 incredibly bright ideas and made one out of them. So Josh's idea, in a nutshell, was a free supermarket. And Sean, do you want to mention my idea?
Yeah, and David's idea was bacon flavored ice cream.
Oh.
And together, we found a free supermarket that sells for free
Oh.
bacon flavored ice cream. Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah.
After 3 think about a cooperate together in the future.
Yeah.
That's really good.
With an extremely solid business case.
Yeah, thank you. And please welcome. Yeah, okay.
So, we didn't. I just talked about his idea, so I can explain what he was saying to me.
Yes.
So he wants to start like a mega factory that has all the different areas of fashion in one place, and then so that would streamline production. It would lower the transportation costs, things like that.
Yeah. So our actual idea is that his New Year's resolution is to have a like his own company before he turns 30.
Which is in May, so I have some time.
Yeah, it's close now.
But we were talking about like what does it mean to have a company, right? Because I have a product. Does that mean I have a company? I don't know. And I think we came to the idea that once you have some sales, then it's a company. Once you have people paying you, so that's kind of my goal now is to get at least 1 or 2 maybe sales before I turn 30. And then after that, millions, but before just 1 or 2. I hope.
Yes. Thank you. So you guys have a lot of ideas that I think I never come up like this. That's really amazing. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so after the little warm-up session, I hope you guys know your brain, your body, your heart a little harder. Let's make your brain like ready to jump up into our pitching workshop today. Okay, so thank you guys. Now next part I will give it to another our beloved EIY staff.
Thanks.
Yeah.
When was the last time you had an important presentation that you have to deliver, but you felt so nervous on the stage? When was the last time that you had a great idea that you want to share with other people, but they didn't seem to understand what you said? And when was the last time that you tried to tell a story, but nobody seemed to be interested in those stories? Today, I would like to introduce to you who is EIY Public Speaking before we come into the main section of the workshop today. For corporate professionals, EIY for corporate professionals who are not confident when presenting their ideas in front of a group of people, and they don't know how to communicate their messages to other people. EIY Public Speaking is the pioneer in providing communication and public speaking skills training delivered in English with high quality, practical, and tailored. Unlike Dell Carnegie or Pace, our products personalize in giving feedback for the learners, for each learners in terms of improvements and their credit points. Throughout 3 years since the first day established, we are proud that we have been providing our service to over 30 corporates throughout Vietnam, such as Novartis, Guardian, RMIT University, APEV, or OCB, with over 1,200 learners throughout Vietnam. Now, imagine one day you are able to present your ideas confidently, clearly, and impactfully to your managers, your colleagues, and your clients. And then those ideas will be turned into action to make this world a better place to live. How amazing it is. Today, I hope that with the lesson that is prepared well, you will learn a lot from the workshop. And the speaker that instructs you how to give a sales pitch today is the speaker with 9 years who has been committing herself in public speaking which include 5 years in teaching and coaching. And in 2017, she represented Vietnam to join in the Toastmaster Division Evaluation Contest and become one of the top 3 best participants from out of 5 countries in Southeast Asia. And in this year, she became an honored speaker of TechExtended. I hope that with those experiences, she will be giving you a very valuable lesson that as you expected. Another person who joined in the workshop today is a venture capitalist who will give you feedback to your speech in terms of great points and improvements. That is Mr. Tùng. Now, I would not let you wait any longer. I would like to invite Ms. Lan An to come onto the stage and present her lesson.
Right now, you are going to watch a movie.
Yeah.
And this movie is really special because it is happening right here and right now. In this movie, there will be 2 characters. The first person is Thu. She is a startup founder and she's working in the fashion industry right now. She would like to call for investment from the investor. Last Sunday, she just was at the airport on the way back to Hanoi. And at the airport, there was something happening. Right now, you are going to see that.
It's 1 more hour. So long. Hello, miss.
Hello,
May I know your name?
my name is Jen.
Where are you heading to?
I'm going to Danang.
What are you doing there?
There's a conference and I'm looking for some investment opportunities.
Oh, you are an investor?
Yes.
May I know which industry that you are interested in?
Actually, I'm a venture capitalist and I'm interested in investing in education and fashion.
Education and fashion.
Oh yeah, how about you?
Actually, I am a founder of startup in
I
fashion.
think there's a sound of airplane. I need to go. Goodbye. Nice to meet you.
It's my chance.
Great. Let's give them a big Have you ever been to the situation that you have an idea to share with the investor or someone else, but just because you don't really know how to organize your pitch at that time, and you already lost the chance forever? Have you? Maybe sometimes right in your life. And don't worry about that because you don't need to be like Thu. Today we are going to share with you 3 things that is really important for your pitching on this Friday. The first thing is we're going to share with you the preparation task, that how you can prepare for your pitch. The second thing is we will walk you through the structure to organize your pitch. And the last one is we're going to have the 1 hour and a half in order to help you pitch your idea with Mr. Tùng and Miss 1 and also 3 today. Okay, so you're clear about the structure we are going to do? Great. Now let's discuss about 4 elements in pitching. Right now, can you please help me to sit in as a team together? If you have the same idea, that is one team. But if you are a solo founder, just sit separately. Okay, so 2 of you together, right? You have one idea, you have one idea, one idea, one idea. So we have 4 ideas today. What we are going to do right now is we're gonna give you A3 paper. Here. Please help me to spread to each idea, each team. preparation. The first one is the audience, the second one is purpose, next one is message, and finally is Q&A. And right now, you're gonna discuss with your team member if you have a team, or otherwise you just work on it solo. You may want to answer these questions based on each criteria. Clear? So you may want to answer the question, for example, audience. You may want to ask to answer the question, what do we do to analyze the audience?
Investors?
Yeah, audience means investor right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you got it right. We have 5 minutes in order to answer all of the questions over here. And after that, we're gonna take turn one by one to go here and present. Clear? Okay, so 5 minutes starts.
We're writing for this.
Yeah, you may wanna work. The time is start within.
So we can use this as a poster to show the class?
Yes. Oh, you don't need to show, just for brainstorming.
Oh, just for
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, right. That's it. You got it?
Preparation ahead of time. I was able to know who's in the audience,
So I guess like that, so the event has been established, right? Has been set the time, and I guess whoever can be there, right? So I guess you can go
Was it
profile, go what investment funds or what company is looking for. So because like this company might have different set about it, different advertise, right? So basically you can put out, you can tailor the pitch to be relevant to your target audience. So I guess I see. Let's take an example from the basically the presentation that they have done, right? So the investor she will be only interested in fashion education, right? So to answer the make sure that if you are not in that certain areas, whether the target somewhere else.
It's true.
it's hard to do that unless you know who's going to come.
What happened to the upcoming events? Because you know the I guess so. You have to prepare yourself.
But if we do, you could research the social networks. But if you don't know, how would you analyze it? Really, how would they say? Oh yeah, exactly. I guess that makes sense, right? Just ask them. Could you do that in a pitch? Before you start the pitch, would you ask questions?
Normally you don't have to worry much because like you are not going to sort of like sell the company to any single person, right? So you want to sell the company to a relevant person. So the pitch you can be able to teach yourself. But certainly if you have an opportunity to ask, or at least right, even they are in the area of your interest, we know how better to sort of address their interest and their concerns.
What's the skill? And I guess you could also, as you're speaking, you can gauge their body language, right? See
You
if
can
they're-
measure their interest and what sort of receptions they have on your presentation.
It's- Is the question my specific pitch or just in general? Is it advice for you?
Maybe like
So I'm developing a education language.
2 more minutes. Quicker. 2 more minutes.
So I guess like in the first one, you ask at least like getting and telling them like what sort of purpose do you like, what the product we are talking about, what sort of purpose you want to achieve. So you want to educate more people, you want to basically inspire them, or you want to achieve certain purpose that they have. Like really what you might want to do. So like,
The purpose of what I'm doing is that I want to make it more fun. Because I think there's a lot of language learning about it, but fun. Right? So the person wants to make it entertaining.
like
Create or
how about exciting
What's so special about other? Survey.
Have you done everyone?
no.
Okay, so 2 more minutes for you. 2 more minutes.
So they understand the purpose of the products, right? Imagine you can probably tell them a little bit more, like they understand that you are doing educational art, sort of excite the learner to keep on studying, right? So how are you gonna come up? How are you gonna do that really? Like you want to share.
So the thing that is special in my is that it's essentially a video game, but then the mechanics of playing video game, you have to use the language to take you through the game. So it's kind of like almost learning subconsciously. It's very cool.
All about like learning by playing games.
Yeah, and that's what. So maybe by progressing through the game.
One more minute.
And then
Quicker.
so I mean, I have a feeling there's somehow we want to tell this.
That might be a question of like whether anyone can be doing something very popular right now. Introductions of like what would be your USP, unique selling point. Questions of like why they do it. I don't know if it's not like or you can do it.
So I would want to show them what I'm competent.
Yeah.
What do you
Talk. Okay.
Okay, great. Time's up. The way we're gonna discuss about these four elements is each team you're gonna go to the stage and take turn to present about that. So the first team is this team that talk about audience. This team talk about purpose. This team talk about message, and your team talk about gimmick. Okay? And after that, I will add in some points if I have. Correct? And each team you're gonna have 3 minutes in order to talk about each point. 3 minutes. Now please give him a big applause.
So first gonna talk about the audience. So what do we do to analyze the investors? So basically I'm thinking of two basic ways in order to approach our customer, our audience, as well as our investors. First is that you need to do research on them. You need to know their background, what industry that they are interested in, and their purpose, their goal of coming to hear your pitch. maybe that's the next part. So the second way is to approach them in person, in private first. For example, have mail them to see whether they can have a casual coffee chatting with you. Not because I believe that in that way they will increase their personal impression first, not in the way that they hear from a guy or a person who want their money. So it will be more friendly. So yeah, that's two ways that I think that we can analyze our investor.
Great, thank you. He pointed out one point that is really valuable, that is that you may want to research about the background of the investor before you pitch to them this Friday. Do you know who's going to be investor on this Friday?
Toast.
Okay, let me show you who's going to be the investor. Here. Yeah. There will be a fund. I challenge you that when you go home tonight, you may want to research about this fund, Aspira. That will be one of the investors that's going to be here on this Friday and listen to your pitch. You may want to analyze about this fund and also this man. I think that you know this man, right? No, that is your coach. So these two people, they are the key in order to listen to your pitch on this Friday and make the decision. Got it? Okay, so you may want to make the research about these two, And I'm going to give you 5 questions in order to analyze them. The first one, do they really have any interest in any specific industry? For example, that some investor, they're just only interested in education or maybe fashion because they want to create a funding portfolio. If we pitch about all the ideas, maybe they're not interested in. So you may want to research about it, whether your idea is in their interest or not. The second thing, what kinds of questions they're going to ask you? This is really important. You may want to open your sheet over here. We already prepared for you. On the page second, you will see I prepared for you 12 questions that the investors may ask you whenever you pitch the idea. And I challenge you when you go home tonight, you're going to answer those questions. You don't need to answer it now. Got it? Yeah. The third point that we're going to research about the audience is what is their typical check size. Do you know what is it?
Check what?
Check size. What is their typical check size? You know what is it?
How much they invest? Normal, isn't it? On average.
On average, like the size that they're going to invest in. For example, that some investor, they just only invest some ideas that go beyond 50,000 US dollar. If our idea is quite, like the value is quite small, it's quite challenging to gauge the interest. So you may want to see that what is the range that they potentially invest in your idea. Got it? Now, that question also leads to the fourth question. That is, how about your company valuation? Whether that your company valuation is within their check size or not. Otherwise, that is hard for them to invest in. Knowing this will help you save time a lot because if we approach not really suitable investor, that's going to waste of time, right? So it's better to make research. And the last question you may want to ask is, what is the expectation? I already prepared for you 18 expectations that you may want to take a look on the first page. 18 items that the investor might need to expect from the founder and also the business. The first one is whether your plan is well thought. The second one is how about organization charge. Next is your integrity and character. Fourth one is whether you know what you don't know, but you have the plan to get it. Okay? These are some items that you might need to consider and see that whether you're able to afford it or not. That's 18 items, and I got it from one of the investors from Shark Tank America. This is a source from the investor from America, Shark Tank. If you know his name, Ali Chandel Primadis. Yeah, that guy, he got this advice. Clear it? Okay, great. So my whole challenge for you tonight is research about your investors before you come to pitch in reality this Friday. Now we're gonna go to the second core element. Please invite him.
Hi everyone, I'm Julian. Okay, so the area of purpose, so I have general and specific. I think the most general one would be awareness of the business. I think you pitch, you definitely want them to know about your business. Then going into a little bit more specific details, you would probably want the purpose be financial investments. That could be one. Next could be networks. So you could have all the money you need, but you lack the networks. Third would be expertise that they may offer. So they might have been in, let's say, F&B industry for over 20 years, and they might know some things they don't. So those could be some of your purpose in going there, getting their expertise. And then finally, feedback from these people. Like, hey, you can tweak this, you can improve this from your investors. Yeah. Thank you.
Great. So the purpose of pitching is ask yourself why you pitch this idea, right? And usually that for pitching presentation, we have 4 general purpose. You might want to take note. The first one is to inspire. The second one is to inform. The next one is to persuade. And finally is to entertain. Do you think that if we pitch an idea, what is our general purpose? To persuade, good, to persuade. Or maybe just basically that to inform the audience about your idea, huh? And you know what is specific purpose? Do you know? Specific purpose. Yeah, what is it? That is the general purpose. And how about specific purpose? That's all about general purpose.
To get money.
Yeah. So to persuade them to get money, right? That is a specific purpose. The specific purpose, an example is you may want to persuade the investors to buy into your ideas. And then they're going to invest around 50 million BND in this project. That is the specific idea of your pitch. Right now, you may want to take around 1 minute in order to write down what is your specific purpose on the note I already prepared for you on page number 1. Yeah. Purpose means that why are you pitching today? The purpose is to persuade the audience, right? Persuade the investor to invest in your idea. And specific purpose is what is specific action you want them to invest in. 1 minute to write down your specific idea.
So with to Friday, what's up?
Yeah, right.
That's specific enough. Always have some.
Yeah.
Have the chance. Your bank account.